kiddos, it's Ms. Rhodes with the writing lesson today. Today we'll be writing about the Read Aloud book, Big Monkey, Little Monkey. When I read the book, we talked about the 3 kinds of sentences that you find in this book. That's what we'll be talking about and writing about today. On this page, they give you a simple telling sentence. When it says, Big Monkey can see a banana. They're just giving you information. They're telling you something. A telling sentence ends with a period. Another kind of sentence in this story was an asking sentence. Like here, it says, can the little monkey see it? They're asking a question. The question ends with a question mark. The third kind of sentence was exclamatory, where you can tell how someone's feeling. Tag! Little monkey is it! When you play tag, you're excited, so your voice shows it when you're yelling on the playground. And so when you read about tag, you'd use that exclamation mark to remind you that you need to sound excited when you read that sentence. So the 3 kinds of sentences we'll be writing about today are the telling sentence that just gives you information. It's just when you tell somebody anything at all. Like you could say, I played soccer yesterday. It's a telling sentence, so it ends with a period. You're just telling somebody you played soccer. You could say, Joe is on my team. It was hot outside. We have to run fast. Those are all telling sentences. The second kind of sentence we know about is an asking sentence. It's also called an interrogative sentence. It just asks a question that someone should answer. So I might say, do you like soccer? That's a question and ends with a question mark. Or you could say, when is the next game? Can you come watch? Who's on your team? Those are all questions. They all end with a question mark. And our third kind of sentence is exclamatory. You use an exclamatory sentence when you want to show strong feeling, and you use an exclamation mark. In a soccer game, you might say, Yay! I scored! And you'd sound excited. So your sentences would end with exclamation marks. Or maybe you're sad because it got rained out. No, it's raining! You'd use an exclamation mark so people will read that sentence showing their feelings. Today in your journal, you'll write a telling sentence, an asking sentence, and an exclamatory sentence. But you're not going to write about a soccer game. You're going to be writing about animals in the jungle. So after the video, you'll get out your journal. And in your journal, you will write 3 kinds of sentences. You can put the date up here to show what date you did this work. Then you're going to write a telling sentence, an asking sentence, and an exclamatory sentence. These will be your ideas. They're not sentences from the book, and they're not Mom and Dad's idea. You'll have your own ideas, and you'll use your own sounds to spell. So first I'm going to do my telling sentence. You can do the sentences in any order. I'm going to do telling first. I can write about any animal at all that I think lives in the jungle. I could write about tigers or gorillas or the birds that fly there. Oh, I think there might be spiders in the jungle. I'm going to write about lizards. So I'll use my sounds to write my sentence. First I'll think of the whole idea. I can't just write lizards. I have to write an idea for a sentence. Lizards hide in the leaves. That's what I'll write. I'll use my sounds. Sentences start with a capital. Liz. I hear a Z. Lizard. Lizard. First I'll write lizard. Lizards. Oh, it sounds like maybe 2 Z's. Lizards hide. Make my sound and write the letter. Hide. Lizards hide in, I know that word. I know that word too. Lizards hide in the leaves. Leaves. Lizards hide in the leaves. Oh, there you go. And that's the end of my idea, the end of my sentence, so I put a period. I'm going to underline the L and circle that period just to show my teacher that I made sure I had my capital and period. And look at the nice spaces I put it between every word. Now I can drop down here because I'm just writing another sentence, and it doesn't have to really be connected to that one. Now I'm going to write a question sentence. I could ask any question at all. I could still write about lizards, or I could change animals. I could write, let's see, I think there's a lot of frogs in the jungle. What could I ask about frogs? Oh, I know. How high do frogs jump? How? Oh, I hear an H. I'll put a capital because it's the beginning of my sentence. How, ow, ow, how, here's some, how high, how high do, sounds like a U there, how high do frogs, I'm going to stretch it out, oh, there's an O there, frog, how high do frogs, oh, I know there's more than one, I just add an S. How high do frogs jump? J. My J has to go below the line. There's a U, jump, and I hear a P. That's a question, so I need to write a question mark instead of a period in this sentence. How high do frogs jump? I'm going to put a circle around that to show my teacher I remembered to check to be sure I had my punctuation and my capital. And now for my exclamatory sentence that shows how I feel. Oh, in the jungle there might be a lot of things I'd be afraid of. I'll just pick one of those. I know. I'll see a snake. I might go, eek, and be really excited. Eek, eek. I think it's got a lot of E's. It sounds kind of strong there. Eek, eek. Oh, could you tell how excited I was? I kept yelling, eek, eek, eek. So I put an exclamation mark. Eek. Snakes. Snakes. Eek. Snakes bite. Bite. Eek. Snakes bite. So now I have, oh, I forgot something. Can you see what it is? I'm excited when I say snakes bite, so I needed an exclamation mark. I check and I make sure I have my ending punctuation on all my sentences and my capitals. I did. I'm going to read my three sentences. My telling sentence, lizards hide in the leaves. My question sentence, how high do frogs jump? And my exclamatory sentence, eek, snakes bite, where I was really excited. I have my three sentences. I can draw an illustration, then have your grown-up helper take a photo of your page and send it to your teacher. If you also want to record you reading your sentences or videotape yourself reading them, they can do that too. But your teacher needs to see your writing. Remember, your writing are your ideas with your spelling. Your grown-up helper can remind you that you need a telling sentence or a question sentence, or what an exclamatory sentence is. But the ideas should be your own, and the spelling should be your own. And you are responsible for checking. Your grown-up might say, check what do sentences need, but then you have to go back and make sure you have your capital. And if you don't, erase it and make it a capital. Check to make sure you have a period at the end of your telling sentence, a question mark at the end of your question sentence, and an exclamation mark at the end of your exclamatory sentences. Oh, your teachers will be so pleased to see this writing. I can't wait to find out what animals in the jungle you write about.